Alright everyone, so Gobi comes in to do his thing, and I figure, hey, fighting type, that's pretty much what he's there for. I didn't notice Life Orb, and I pretty much completely discounted Fake Out as damage, and so I was not expecting that to hurt so bad. I was thinking I'd stop around like 100 hit points, but wow, that scared the heck out of me. So I know some sort of priority is going to come in, because, you know, that's what Hitmontop does. So I go to Crest to take it and laugh in the face of this stupid Beyblade. And I'm just thinking, do I want to rest, see what he brings in, or do I want to bring Shift immediately? I decide just to Shift immediately. Who cares if a fire type comes in or whatever. And in comes a Pert, so I know he's going to want to set up Stealth Rock. So I'm going to go back to Empoleon now, before it's too late. If he was smart enough to go for the waterfall, or, you know, somehow predict that going in, fine, the end result is still the same. He still dies on entry. So this way he's not totally useless, as he does in fact one-hit KO the Swampert. So that is awesome. And because he did, of course, get Stealth Rock up, Gobi is now completely useless. I know this guy's going to U-turn, so I'm obviously going to want to stay in for that reason, since I'm going to die and see what he brings in. And that way I actually get the initiative on his U-turn with a little bit of damage. So cool for me. Now in comes his elf, and I'm thinking, crap, do I want to bring in Crest to see what it wants to do? Do I want to bring in Torment Train, because his elf doesn't really have anything to beat him up with? So I go to Train, then I think further. If he's got Explosion, that's not good. But would he really go for it? If he's got HP Ground, that's not good either. He might want a U-turn, which Protect would totally block as well. So I'm thinking Protect would be a good move just to see what he wants to do. But I figure if he does flat out switch because he's not going to be that effective against me, I'm going to want a sub instead of nothing, so I went for sub. Of course he did like 2 damage too much for me to sub down to, so I waste it, and this turn I just protect to see what he wants to do, waste that 1 turn, get me some leftovers so that I can come in on Stealth Rock and hopefully use him again, and that was just bad. At least I got rid of the Azelf, but the fact that I was so close to clicking Protect on an Explosion really bugs me. So I bring in Crest, because this Hitmontop ain't going to do squadouche to it. And I'm expecting him just to get the heck out of dodge at this point, and he's not. So I wanted to get something else asleep. I figured something else would be in there. But now he ends up going away, and in comes a Gigas, which I'm like, lols, that's I have not seen that in many, many moon. So I try to put him to sleep, and it doesn't work. Try to put him to sleep again, and now it does work. So I've never used a Gigas myself, aside from like one very lolsy match a long time ago, so I don't know if Gigas users like to go in once and force him there, or since he is pretty much still at full hit points, if he wants to try and use him again later. I don't know, because of the slow start thing. So I predict he switches out, trying to get something else burned, and it doesn't work, which, that's not good for me, because I got a lot of guys with sub. Heatran obviously needs to get some more hit points back with leftovers, and that's what I end up going for now. Of course, however, I think he's just a couple points low of sub. Or is he there? I don't know. Whatever, I'll do the math once I'm done talking. So I Torment first, and unfortunately he does wake up right then, which is a bummer, so that 1 turn of Psycho Shift prediction didn't quite help me out there. I try to Protect. It fails, he Brick Breaks, but he can't get it up yet, so it still doesn't kill me. At this point, I'm pretty much just fodder. I want to see if I can get something off. I try to Protect again, by the way, and it fails. I get paralyzed twice in a row. So I'm just fodder, really. I finally get my Protect off. I know it was a real tough choice, because like I don't want him to get those turns, but at the same time I want to see if I can do something, you know, get 1 hit on there, see what his moves are. And now I've seen his entire moveset. He's got 2 status moves, a fighting and a normal move. I do get the Lava Plume hacks, which is awesome, considering I can't believe I'm still alive. It's ridiculous. And finally, in fact, I do go down, but I saw all 4 moves, so I know he absolutely cannot touch Gengar in any way, shape, or form, and he's burned. So because he is burned, I don't need to go to Crest to burn him. I just go right to Gengar, put up a sub, and he can't do anything. So I could Pain Split right here, get a little bit back, but I don't want Hitmontop to come in, or something else that's lower on hit points. So I just go for Shadow Ball, and he stays in. I'm like, okay. Well, now you see I'm using Shadow Ball, so it makes me want to switch moves, but I don't want to reveal my fourth move just yet. So I Shadow Ball again. He still stays in. I'm like, what the hell? So at this point, I'm going to Pain Split because honestly, I'll be lame. I asked him what his hit points was, and I'm like, sweet, thanks. It's higher than mine, so I'm going to Pain Split you. Not by much, of course. Not by much whatsoever. I gain, like 16 hit points? So not too big of a deal. I'm still just wasting time, waiting for Burn to kill him. Because obviously that's all he's up for doing right now. So, and I decided to finally go for the Focus Punch. I'm not going to gain anything more by Shadow Balling or wasting more time. So, whatever. I got my sub. I got all the hit points I'm going to get. And that's just going to be the easy deezy. So, in comes Hitmon top again, which confuses me because I've seen 3 of its moves. I don't know what its last one is. And of course, there it is. I was expecting Pursuit the whole match, and he has Bullet Punch instead, which normally I would say is not a very good choice, but in this case it worked perfectly for him. So in comes Scarf Flygon. Considering I still have Crest, which he absolutely cannot touch, I don't care about U-Turn, and a Dragonite of my own, depending on what move he gets locked into, could easily be the game. So Gengar really was just fodder. That Stone Edge miss, while it looks bad, doesn't bother me one bit if he died or if he missed. He ended up missing, so Flygon goes down, and Gengar is able to beat up the Infernape with another Shadow Ball. But it really didn't matter considering the guys I had left. So it was a fun match. Thanks for playing, man, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.